and sisters from wherever you're watching me around the world. It is 8th of October 2025. It's raining outside. That is why you're hearing that noise. I'm very happy this wonderful evening to be here and to say one or two things. If you're new to this channel, subscribe and comment, and I'll be very happy to the scripture. We were reading yesterday from the book of Ezra, and I want us to continue finishing. And once we finish reading, it will be our wonderful time. Let's continue Ezra chapter 10. While Ezra was praying and confessing, weeping and throwing himself down before the house of the Lord, a large crowd of Israelites, men, women, and children gathered around him. They too wept bitterly. Then Shechaniah, the son of Jehiel, one of the descendants of Elam, said to Ezra, "We have been unfaithful to our God by marrying foreign women from the people around us. But in spite of this, there is still hope for Israel. Now let us make a covenant before our God to send away all these women and their children. In accordance with the counsel of my Lord and those who fear the commands of our God, let it be done according to the law. Rise up, this matter is in your hands. We will report to you, so take courage and do it." If you're new to this channel, subscribe and comment. I'll be more than happy to be here. So Ezra rose up and put the leading priests and Levites and all Israel under oath to, and they took the oath. Then Ezra withdrew from before the house of God and went to the room of Jehohanan, the son of Eliashib. While he was there, he ate no food and drank no water, because he continued to mourn over the unfaithfulness of the exiles. A proclamation was then issued throughout Judah and Jerusalem for all the exiles to assemble. If you're new to this channel, subscribe and comment. In Jerusalem, anyone who failed to appear within 3 days would forfeit all his property in accordance with the decisions of the officials and elders, and would himself be expelled from the assembly of the exiles. Within the 3 days, all the men of Judah and Benjamin had gathered in Jerusalem. On the 12th day of the 9th month, all the people were sitting in the square before the house of the Lord, greatly distressed by the occasion and because of the rain. Right now it's raining, but I said that we'll continue. The rain will not stop us from doing anything. If you're new to this channel, subscribe and comment. I'll be very happy to host you. Then Ezra the priest said to them, "You have been unfaithful and you have married foreign women, adding to Israel's guilt. Now honor the Lord, the God of your ancestors, and do his will. Separate yourselves from the people around you and from your foreign wives." We're reading from the book of Ezra. We're just finishing the book of Nehemiah any minute from now. Don't go anywhere. And I said that since there's not many chapters, we'll be able to finish it in no time. The whole assembly responded with a loud voice, "You are right. We must do as you say, but there are many people here, and it is the rainy season. Besides, this matter cannot be taken care of in a day or two, because we have sinned greatly in this thing. Let our officials act in the whole assembly. Then let everyone in our towns who has married a foreign woman come at a set time, along with the elders and judges of each town, until the fierce anger of our God in this matter is turned away from us." Only Jonathan the son of Asahel and Jaziah the son of Tikva, supported by Meshullam and Shabbathal the Levite, this. So the exiles did as they were proposed. Ezra the priest selected men who were family heads, one from each family division, and all of them designed by name. The first day of the 10th month, they sat down to investigate the cases. And by the first day of the first month, they finished the dealing with all the men who had married foreign women. So in the case of Ezra and the exiles, it was a question of marrying foreign women, the guilt of intermarriage. Let's continue reading. Descendants of the priests following had married foreign women from the descendants of Joshua, the son of Josadak, and his brothers Masiriah, Eleazar, Jarib, and Degada. They all gave their hands in pledge to put away their wives, and for their guilt they each presented a ram from the flock as a guilt offering. Let's continue. From the descendants of Ima, Hanani and Zebadiah. From the descendants of Harim, Masiah, Elijah, Shemaiah, Jehiel, and Uzziah. From the descendants of Pashhur, Masiah, Ishmael, Nathaniel, Jozabad, and Elasa. From the Levites, Jozabad, Shimei, Judah. From the musicians, Eliashib. From the gatekeepers, Shalom, Telem, and Uri. We're reading, ladies and gentlemen, from the book of Ezra. We are just finishing reading. Let us continue. And among the other Ishmaelites, from the descendants of Parosh, Ramia, Izar, Mijamin, Eleazar, Melchijah, and Benaiah. From the descendants of Elam, Mataniah, Zechariah, Jehiel, Abdi, Jeremoth, and Elijah. From the descendants of Zatu, Elionai, Eliashib, Mataniah, Jeremoth, Zabad, and Aziza. From the descendants of Bebai, Jehonan, Hananiah, Zabai, and Athlai. From the descendants of Bani, Meshallam, Maluk, Jashub, Sheal, and Jeremoth. From the descendants of Pahath Moab, Abna, Kelal, Benaiah, Messiah, Mataniah, Bezalel, Binui, and Manasseh. From the descendants of Harim, Eleazar, Ishijah, Malchijah, Shimeon, Benjamin, Maluk, and Shemariah. From the descendants of Hashum, Matenai, Matata, Zabad, Eliphet, Jeremiah, Manasseh, and Shimei. Wow. From the descendants of Bani, Madam, Umlel, Benaiah, Bediah, Keluhi, Vanaiah, Meremoth, Eliashid, Mataniah, Matenai, and Jasu. From the descendants of Binui, Shimei, Shemeliah, Nathan, Adaniah, Maknadebai, Shishai, Sherai, Azarel, Shelemiah, Shemariah, Shalom, Amari, and Joseph. From the descendants of Nebo, Jalel, Mathiata, Zabad, Zebina, Jabai, Joel, and Benaiah. All these had married foreign women, and some of them had children with these wives. We have come to the end of the book of Ezra, which is very, very nice. I'm very happy. We are immediately starting the book of Nehemiah, and there are only 10 chapters in this book, and I hope that I don't think it's a very long book, but I'm sure it will give us something very nice. I'm sure we will add to our knowledge. Okay. If you're new to this channel, subscribe and comment. I'm very happy it's raining. at least let's thank God the rains are back. At least we'll have food. Very happy to be here this wonderful evening. So let's start reading from the book of Nehemiah. The words of Nehemiah, the son of Hakaliah, in the month of Kislev, in the 12th year, while I was in the citadel of Susa, Hanani, one of my brothers, came from Judah with some other men, and I requested them about the Jewish remnant that had survived the exile, and also about Jerusalem. If you're new to this channel, I am very happy to be here. And I said that we are continuing to read. If you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe and comment. I know you guys are tired. I'm also tired, but we have no time. Time is not on our side. I said that we should do it while we have the energy. And if you're waiting for conditions to be perfect, well, I don't know whether conditions will be perfect. We just have to squeeze time so that we can continue reading. If you're new to this channel, subscribe and comment. And it's very interesting, this reading of the scripture has been a wonderful experience. I hope that you join me, and I hope that you'll have the energy to push until you finish. Okay. And it's wonderful to be here. I usually want to take this opportunity to get to know you, and if you're new to this channel, subscribe. And we were talking about the book of Ezra, how there was opposition, but also it talks about how they overcame, and that is a very wonderful story. And we're going to read the book of Nehemiah, and it's still the same. We are still on the same story about the returning of the exiles. When I heard these things, so okay, let's continue. They said to me, those who survived the exile and are back in the province are in great trouble and disgrace. The wall of Jerusalem is broken down, and its gate has been burned with fire. When I heard these things, I sat down and wept. For some days I mourned and fasted and prayed before the God of heaven and said, Lord, the God of heaven, the great and awesome God, who keeps his covenant of love with those who love him and keep his commandments, let your ear be attentive and your eyes be open to hear the prayer of your servant. He is praying before you day and night for your servants, the people of Israel. I confess the sins we, Israelites, including myself and my family, have committed against you. We have acted very wickedly. We have not obeyed the commands, decrees, and laws you gave your servant Moses. If you're new to this channel, let us continue reading, and I know that we will be imparted along the way. If you have any question, you can take this opportunity to ask me, and I will be more than kind to answer your question concerning any question before we continue. I don't want to leave anyone behind.